today. From Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida, it's Week 13 of the NFL on EA Sports.
The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. First try on offense for the Bucs and their veteran quarterback, Tom Brady.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
Meanwhile, Brady's throw into the hands of Darden. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. The numbers on the ground for Jones last week. 17 carries, 51 yards, and a touchdown.
They've won 2 straight games and have done it with the running game as the focal point of their offense. So in this contest, I don't think about doing anything else. I continue to ride the hot hand that I've established and lead with the runners.
And he'll get it down to the 47 here. Now, these 2 teams, you might recall, met back in mid-season, Week 8 to be exact. And it was the visiting Bucs who came away victorious, so they'll look to claim the season series with a win here in Tampa. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Brady to throw. And Jones has it over the middle. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll make it a 2nd down. Now Brady. He'll find Jones again, complete. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. Brady gives this one off to Jones. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Well, this defense for the Falcons, they put together a strong effort last week in the win over Chicago.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in, and run the ball?
Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line. So here are the Falcons with great field position to start out. They're led by their quarterback from the University of Alabama, Mac Jones.
You enjoyed watching that game tape, didn't you?
Yeah,
last week's game.
Good. 4 touchdowns, 1 pick.
Now, you were a little upset about the pick. I didn't know if you would play him this week or not if you were the head coach.
Hey, they got the win.
You got the win, so you're going to give him another chance?
Give him another shot.
All right, I think the ratio is pretty good. He'll try to eliminate the interception. He wants to keep that hot streak going, throwing touchdown passes.
And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on. To throw again on 2nd down. Jones escaping the pressure right. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the 1st down marker. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down. Now Jones. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster, his first touchdown on the year. And the Falcons are on the board first here on the road in Tampa. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Tom Brady leads the offense out for their next possession. And he had to be pleased at the start of the last drive. The offense was moving, but certainly not pleased at the end result, an interception.
And every team we ever talk to, at some point in the conversation, the coach, player, someone talks about, you know, we've got to finish. We've got to finish off drives, finish off the game. There's an example there of not finishing, doing everything right, but not getting the result that you need.
On second down, it's Jones. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary, now on third. Brady. Throwing left side, he's got Grant complete. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the shotgun to give to Jones. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down.
Not a lot of running room there. Not a place to make a cut and kind of exit out because they had everything bottled up. Looked to me like the linemen were taking on their blocks really well and giving up no creases.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. From the 41, Brady. Going deep this time for Miller. And this is caught. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Scotty Miller, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And we are tied here in the second quarter. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it ends with a touchdown for the Bucs. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Second down and 3. Throwing, Jones. Steps away to his left. And Jones will hit the deck here. And he is able to pick up the first down. On first down, Jones flush to his right. His throw incomplete. So, Charles, you talk about this head coach and his future with this franchise. Look, it's been a frustrating year, and I think we saw some of that frustration boil over at his weekly press conference earlier in the week.
Yeah, he's trying to say all the right things, isn't he? But he's heard the rumors. He knows what's going on out there. And right now, he is tired of having to answer the question, are you on the hot seat? In every meeting with reporters this week, he kind of said, I've had enough. And I don't blame him. He looks like a guy that may very well be out the door.
Gets it forward for 4, maybe 5, but the flags fly. And this one could be coming back. That hold coming from the middle of the line, the center.
And it's difficult for him because sometimes you got people right over you, and as soon as you snap it, trying to get your hands up and block them, you can be a little bit late getting it done.
On third down, Jones. Well, it's intercepted. He was trying to get it to Ridley. Picked off right around the 43. And it's a pick six. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. Taking it about the 1. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And fresh off the pick six, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
All comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
It's deep in there, right? A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. Here's Montgomery. And this will be a Falcons first down as he'll take this up to the 38-yard line.
That's about what you would expect since they're so efficient on picking up third downs in the top 5 in the NFL. It's all a mindset, and I guarantee you it started in the offseason. Third down's important to them. They find a way to pick them up at a very good clip.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll send you cross-state to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have all the stats and all the scores from games going on during another busy Sunday in the National Football League. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And the Bucs are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Thought he had the pick. Flag comes in for PI, so cancel it out.
Interference. Oh, a killer for them. Thought they had a nice play. Instead, they'll be marching off yardage against them.
He'll buy some time right. And that is caught. It's Ridley. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Back to throw. Jones eluding the pressure right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Kevin King with a pick. Past the 20. And it's a pick six. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play and making a bad throw. Turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area. So
they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taking it about the 1. And he returns this to the 22. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. Flushed out right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. And did he just clock that? Looked like he tried to stop the clock, but the clock wasn't even moving. I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. Looking to throw. Jones being chased out left. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down. They'll try and throw for it here. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Here's Jones on 1st and 10. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up second down. To throw on 2nd and 10. Jones going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. Falcons going to use their third and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Play action. Jones escaping the pressure right. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up. These two teams, they met in Tampa earlier in the year, with the Bucs prevailing in that one. So if they can win here in Tampa, they'd be able to claim the season sweep. And his kick is good. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. Well, not the best first half facing this deficit, but at least they did put 3 on the board before half.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that stormy, cloudy day, and the sun peeks through just for a second. They saw the sun there. They're hoping to see a little bit more of it in the second half.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. All that remains is to snap this once, and that'll do it for the first half of play. So we've hit halftime here in Tampa with the Bucs out in front. As we send you a stone's throw away across I-5. There you have it. Halftime quickly over. Third quarter, here we go. It'll be Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Falcons ready to go back to work to start the third quarter. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. And what's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Now Jones on first down. Flush to his right. Oh, Jones has just thrown his third interception.